Action.
What's going on out there, YouTube? What's up, my college football fans? It's your man, Hollywood Sports. What's good, everybody? What's going on? If you are new to my channel, you want to hit that subscribe button right now. Guys, you know college football it's been hot, and it's about to get hotter with this college football 26 campus huddle title update August the 6th, and that is tomorrow, guys. You're going to get this update tomorrow. Let's get into it, man. Hey there, college football fans. Welcome back to the Campus Huddle, your source for all information and updates straight from the EA Sports College Football 26 development team. Today, we are back with another title update that will contain changes, how you play, fixes to issues across the game, new mascots, uniforms, and more. We have more changes coming in future updates. Please continue to provide us feedback. We are always listening, but let's get started with what is coming in tomorrow's title update. Let's get into it, guys. Like I told you, man, they're going to fix this game. There's a lot was added to this game this year, and compared to 25. And guys, you know, they just got to get it together, man. You just think, if you were a developer and you had to go through all of this stuff, man, I know you probably get paid well. I don't know what they get paid, but this is a lot of work, guys. This is a lot of work, okay? But let's get into it. Gameplay. When we talk about coverage, hard flats behavior. Defenders now stay closer to the line and recognize swing routes as threats in the flat. Great change. And just so you guys know, guys, if I have an opportunity, and I will always do these updates for you, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to go find it. You don't have to go read it. I'll do it all for you. Just so you know, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. Okay, cover 2 Tampa. The middle defender now gets deeper, maintaining better leverage position against deep threats, especially from 3-by-1 formations. Cover 3 match includes Buzz Mabel and Zone Blitz 3. Logic improvements for defenders when reacting to slot wide receivers attempting to out-leverage the defense on deep routes. Cover 2 match, guys, they're fixing the coverage. This is awesome. Including Cover 6-9 Zone Blitz 2. Logic improvements for defenders guarding inside and vertical routes, especially in formations like bunches and stacks. Improved defense against outside throws and motion-heavy offenses. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. Cover 4 quarters. Against 3-by-1 sets, corners and safeties pick up the appropriate vertical threat to ensure that the number 3 receiver is covered on deep routes. Cover 4 palms and cover 6. Concerns won't press by default on the trip side, reducing chances of one-play touchdowns. That is a big one right there. That is a big one. I mean, all of it's big, but that's truly a big one. All right, guys, let's move the screen up now. Let's talk about blocking, baby. Let's talk about blocking, okay? Pre-play, well, pass block and pass rush blocking, okay? Pre-play resolved issues where quarterback animations prevented players from making protection adjustments blocking the running back. Protection menu now closes automatically after making an adjustment. Visual feedback fixed display issues with pass block lines after hot routing the halfback. Blocking logic enhancements improved recognition of stunts and loops across base, empty and slide protections. Base protection is less effective against stunts. Okay, awesome. Which means the stunts are probably going to work better, guys. Reflecting its man-on-man nature. Blockers are better at identifying late blitzers and avoiding premature handoffs that lead to free rushers. Awesome, 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 because the CPU took advantage of that all the time. Pocket behavior. Tuning to decrease the the likelihood of pass blockers staying in double teams unnecessarily. Beautiful. Reducing frequency of illegal man downfield penalties. I haven't had one of those yet. Edge rushers now better recognize when they're being out-leveraged by scrambling quarterbacks. Difficulty tuning. Increased pass rush effectiveness on Heisman and All-American. Okay, there you go. Decreased pass rush effectiveness on lower difficulties. Okay. Run block, run shed. Targeting fixes. Resolved issues where blockers missed or switched targets in open field, including RPOs and core blocking assignments. Okay. Okay. Blocking schemes. Okay. Run game enhancements. Adding logic to allow users to be able to untarget defenders on run plays using the ID the mic system. Beautiful, because I didn't feel that was working correctly. Fixed bugs causing double teams to split too easily, preventing blockers from reaching the second level. Lead block. Oh, this is all good stuff, man. Lead blocker logic and halfback targeting in under center formations have been improved to target the biggest threat in the open field. I love this, man. Engagement and shedding logic. Defenders' leverage now appropriately affects block outcomes. Defensive linemen shed blocks more realistically in short yardage situations, especially goal line. Especially when you need that 1 yard, you know, I love it. Edge players no longer disengage inside or take unrealistic inside angles. Reduced defender control on block steering interactions. Animation and ratings logic. Defenders will, with big ratings advantage, now trigger super win animations correctly. Fixed issues where edge rushers didn't respond properly to scrambling quarterbacks. Okay. All right. This is all good stuff, guys. Let's move it up. Okay. Let me get this off the line. Now let's talk about general blocking. All right. Animations. Resolved multiple animation issues causing failure to match engagements, frozen players stuck in disengages, impact blockers, and animation playing in the wrong direction. Wow, this is a lot of detailed stuff they got, man, that they fixed, guys. We got to give it up to the devs, man. We got to give it up to the devs. Run fits, and pursuit. Tuning to improve. Yeah, let's make sure we stay on task here because this is a lot of stuff, guys. All right. Run fits and pursuit. Tuning to improve effectiveness of quarterback contained defenders. Thank you. Versus play action bootlegs. Thank you very much. They can't exploit that anymore. Tuning to improve man coverage effectiveness versus jet motion. Thank you. Especially for the defender to continue following the motion through the snap. Awesome. Awesome, baby. Awesome. Now let's get down to playbooks, man, which is a big one. Okay. Adjusted wildcat and flex bone plays, including quarterback power swing, direct snap, and fullback dive logic. Split bone fullback toss into two types: fullback sweep, pin pull, and fullback zone toss outside zone. Fixed blocking issues on rocket toss, buck sweep, and pistol PA play action halfback wheel plays. Improved motion consistency across play sets and fixed alignment issues in no huddle formations. Good stuff, guys. And if you want to read this a lot slower, guys, and more in detail, I will put the link down low in the description. Introduced go-go generic offense and expanded air raid generic offense. Okay. Updated play call suggestions to avoid duplicate play types in the same row. Added goal line sets to UTSA and made single back spread default to 4 wide receiver. Excuse me, guys. Fixed pitch man behavior and often on option plays, and improved backside edge blocking and on RPOs and play action. Guys, let me get a little sip of water right here. This is good stuff, man. They synced play action bootlegs with their paired runs and gave all PA play action walk plays inside zone fake blocking. Improved deep Poco route to better sell the post. Reduce snap delay on reload and double MTN plays where quarterback halfback swap. Thank you. All right, let's move it up. All right, let's go to Dynasty, baby. Dynasty fixes, baby. We've added 2 new awards, which are both available in the trophy room. The Sean Alexander Award was added, which is given to the best freshman of the year. Beautiful. The Jet Award, which is given to the best special teams returner. Awesome. To help players make better decisions when determining who to target in transfer portal. Career wear and tear is now shown in the player module while viewing the transfer portal spreadsheet. Awesome. Corrected an issue with lighting and game times. Now in-game times properly reflect local time. This means that 9 a.m. Eastern time game in Hawaii will correctly be at 3 p.m. local time. Okay. Added new scheduling rules for non-Eastern time teams to ensure their games start at the correct times locally. God, this is a lot of stuff. Added additional rules reflecting the limitations on day games in Arizona in the early fall months. Added the team uniforms to player portraits on full screen notifications. We love player portraits, man. Uniform to player portraits, okay? Nice. Tuned ability prerequisites to better align and positional archetypes. Pocket disruptor for pure power and power rusher no longer requires power moves. Pocket disruptor for speed rusher no longer requires finesse moves. Okay. Updated skill groups for many archetypes to ensure they have access to every ability for their archetype, especially toughness. Just so you guys don't lose where I'm at, man. Let's see. We're right here right now. Okay. We just finished that line. Okay. All right. Exception for the dot. Ability on target receivers. For balance purposes, in rare situations, a gadget receiver can still be generated with dot. Okay. Multiple fixes to playing style grades across various archetypes. Updated box specialists to use defensive rush yards against per game. Okay. Updated signal caller playing style rank to use correct ordering. Increased speed and acceleration for safeties and recruit generation. Yeah, especially 3 and 4 star coverage specialists and hybrids. The pro potential for school grade now properly updates after draft results and before the start of the transfer portal. Increase the number of players in the transfer portal who start in the open status. When in the record screen, switching between national season games tabs will now maintain your current filter, allowing you to easily view a team or conference career season and game records. Updated Boise State rushing TD record, Big Ten rushing yard record, CUSA receptions record, and Missouri State rushing TD records. Super Sim reduced the number of pass attempts for AI teams, increased yards per catch for teams with elite first wide receivers, increased design quarterback run plays to ensure that running quarterbacks more closely align to their real world rushing averages. Nice. Added weekly summary notification to alert when a player is visiting that week. See, I like that because sometimes you forget that you got visits coming in during that game. That is awesome. Added weekly summary notification to alert when a player is visiting that week. Now, because sometimes I forget my players are visiting, and I go, oh, that's right, we had visits. And we will go back to the recruiting screen and see what the results were. So I like that. I like that. Fixed an issue where non-user coaches could appear as vacant in the schemes and playbook screen. Let's move up to the top here. All right, fixed an issue where you would be able to change a player's position after viewing their player card. Okay, fixed an issue where the team win percentage did not include bowl games. This also fixes a related issue where the winning season's coach stat was not incriminating properly. Man, this is some detailed stuff, guys. Just think if you're a dev and you have to do this stuff. Setting the player edit permission setting to commissioner and no longer allows non-commissioner users to edit the height and weight of their players. When exiting the auto sub screen, you will now be prompted with a pop-up asking if you want to save your changes. Updated team's athletic facility and brand exposure, My School Grades. Fixed an issue causing Team Builder, My School Grades not to align with website grades late in the season. Add the strategist archetype icon to the player module deal breaker subpanel when a player's deal breaker has been lowered due to lower the bar ability. Fixed an issue where FCS teams showed under the ACC filter when selecting an opponent and custom schedules. Fixed an issue and staff moves where the coach module would display the coach's record with their new school as their record with their previous school. It now correctly shows O&O. Fixed an issue in custom conferences where you could add a school to the conference they are already in. Custom schedules now show the correct location for neutral site games. Added a counter to formation subs, displaying the total numbers of subs that have been made. This is all good stuff. Now, guys, I'm not going to talk about Road to Glory Ultimate Team because most likely you guys don't want to know about that. You guys will go to the channels that really display Road to the Glory and Ultimate Team. Obviously, I don't do it, so I don't want to put it on my channels. Nothing against it, but you guys are here for the other stuff because you know I don't play it. So I'm trying to match what my subscribers want to know about. Okay, let's talk about presentation, man. Presentation is the key to a great sports game. They're talking about players, equipment, and uniforms. Adjusted neck lengths and helmet fitment. Yeah, fitment on most all players. That sounded funny. Adjusted hair helmet on placement for players with longer hair. Oh, so they fixed the dreadlocks and all that stuff. New alternate uniform elements for Ohio, Notre Dame, Boston College, Tennessee, Tulane, Tulsa, Iowa State, Mississippi State, and Cincinnati. Wow, new alternate uniform elements. So that's cool. Okay, new updated or added home and or away sets elements for Washington, Liberty, West Virginia, Toledo, Georgia Tech, Houston, Tulane, Western Michigan, New Mexico State, and Temple and Cincinnati. Adjusted current uniform assets for Central Michigan, their helmet, North Carolina, their numbers, and Marshall, the collar. All right. Now let's go up here to audio, baby. Audio. We're going to talk about audio, okay? Crowd updates. Increased crowd reactions to big movements. Awesome. That's immersion. Home field advantage pre-play swell tuning for different stadium attendance sizes. Let me read that again. Home field advantage pre-play swell tuning for different stadium attendance sizes. Okay, so I guess the home field advantage will react differently depending on the crowd sizes. Awesome. So if it doesn't have enough crowd, or they're not heavy, or it's the beginning of the game, then okay, got it. Updated crowd assist for general pregame for a road to glory first person runouts. Deep pass anticipation reactions updated to improve timing. Okay, tuning on-field collision sounds, adjusted UI sounds across multiple modes, new crowd themes for the following schools. Note, new crowd themes included in this update are exclusive to which schools you are playing against and the time of the year. Akron, Appalachian State, Arizona State, Auburn, Baylor, Boise State, Bowling Green, Charlotte, Coastal Carolina, Colorado, Delaware, East Carolina, Eastern Michigan, Florida International, Georgia Southern, Hawaii, Houston, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas State, Kennesaw State, Louisiana Tech, Louisiana, Marshall, Maryland, Memphis, Michigan State, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri State. Northern Illinois, Northwestern, Oklahoma, Penn State, Rutgers, SMU, Tennessee, Texas State, Texas Tech, UL Monroe, Utah State, Virginia, Wake Forest, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. New crowd themes for the following schools, okay? All right. That's a lot of the audio. Let's go to music. All right, let's talk about some music. Added the Oregon football theme. Added Mr. Brightside to Missouri. Added All Hail Washington State, post-Washington State touchdowns. Added music to the Vols chant at Tennessee. Added Pump It Up to Michigan after the PAT on first TD. Update to Good Old Song for Virginia. Added more chants for Arizona. Added SFX for Missouri State Canon. Commentary updates. Fixes for fair catch and consistency. Fixes around PAT following follow-ups, which is the extra point. Adjustments to commentary banter frequency. Wow. Adjustments to commentary intros around ranked games. All right, let's move the screen up. All right, they want to talk about mascots, man, new mascots. All right. Wow, okay, Appalachian State, the Yosef, okay, Virginia, the Caveman, UTEP, Pay Dirt Pete, James Madison, Duke Dog, and Memphis, Pouncer. Field art updates. Added new Kansas wavering wheat end zone design. Various corrections for other field art on other teams. Thank you all so much for your continued passion and dedication to college football 26. We have more updates coming in the future. Awesome. That we are excited to share with you. We will see you on the next campus huddle. The entire college football 26 development team. Guys, let's give the development team some love, man. Let's give them a shout out to the development team, guys. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of fixes. That's a big update, man. Shout out to the development team, guys. We got to understand what they go through. We can't take them lightly. We can't take this game lightly. Sometimes we got to be a little understanding when we find things wrong with this game, because it's not easy. I'm Hollywood Sports. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on my next video.